Well, whether it's blonde Brunson or black Brunson, Derek Brunson has had a UFC career that a lot of people would dream about. He's been on this roster more than 10 years, and he's been a perennial contender for most of that time.
I can't imagine Derek Brunson even thought it would be this good, because at times he can be a bit clunky with the striking, and he wants to wrestle, but he has made it work for him. This guy does what he does very well, so even though the strikes may come at odd angles, it allows for him to level change and get to that beautiful double leg. He out-wrestled Yoel Romero, the Olympic silver medalist.
Yeah.
On his best night, Derek Brunson can compete with anyone in the world.
Great athlete, great wrestler out of UNC Pembroke, and by the way, had some cheerleading scholarships as well. So Derek Brunson, the total package, back on the proving ground tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Derek the One Brunson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go with the start of the round, and all eyeballs are fixed upon Khamzat Chimaev. More often than not, it's a short night at the office. How will he choose to proceed tonight? Will he go to the hands or will he go to the takedown? Remains to be seen, but clearly he believes he has a favorable matchup in front of him tonight. Nicely done. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily. And it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Brunson's in half guard.
And now he's attempting to choke. Get out of there.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Brunson getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Yep, Got to be very careful there.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great submission defense.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Both fighters start to open up a little bit. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up hit. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your striking's looking beautiful. You can't keep up with that. You gotta keep cutting your angles. Keep looking.
All right, let's now check out some of the action, DC. What a display of leg kicks in that last round.
He did a good job of identifying his approach in that round. He knew the leg kick would be open, and he took full advantage of it.
You ready to fight? Ready?
All right, round two. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get taken.
Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive.
There it is again. Look at that.
Tags him with that uppercut. Takedown defense holds up.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got it.
Big strike.
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Huge left hand. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, he's hurt. Big right hand lands. Oh! That's a good kick by him right there. Chimaev's eye now closing up. So fighter a little bit. Right there, the second blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Oh, there we go.
Going for the arm here. Ooh, arms in tight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Round 3 next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, this is crazy that this fight... connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. In the half guard.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Brunson. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he was looking at. He should have got the fight finished at that.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, separation of the clinch.
All right, there it is again, a path of least resistance approach from Khamzat Chimaev, who was able to get the fight to the floor.
The angles that Chimaev gets when he gets to his opponent's legs is why nobody can defend takedown. He overwhelms them with pressure, but he also gives them things that they don't see every day inside the gym. Gets to the double, cuts his angle, and look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Chimaev's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured.
Oh, he's got the choke.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 fights. Khamzat Chimaev gets the win by TKO.
Man.
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board, and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And this man just continues to run roughshod through this UFC welterweight division.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that really can separate himself from the division. It showed. He had a very tough opponent tonight, but he still dominated. He still showed that there are levels to this game, and Khamzat Chimaev is on a different level.
And while he might not yet be on a Conor McGregor level in terms of his star power, when you get the Chimaev fight, it's one of the biggest fights you can possibly get. And we'll see how many of these guys are going to ask to fight him after that performance tonight.